Hello Daytraders. So I just finished 12 hours of charting. I prepared everything for this week. We have zones to the upside and to the downside, and I would like to share them with you. So, and I'm really glad Bitcoin pushing up. Everything what is happening was expected. I was giving you updates every time in the group, so and now we can have a look on the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin, we can start with this 2-month range because it's very crucial for what is happening right now. So we can see Bitcoin was trading inside the range for the past 2 months. Yes, we can see we build massive volume. I think this is one of the biggest high volume node on Bitcoin on chain. You had a lot of spot absorptions here. I'm watching a lot of data for this on the Glassnode and so on. This was very nice node, so a lot of buildings of the longs. If you know auction market theory, you must take profit. Any longs you build in this area, you must take profit in this high volume node here. Yes, you see the rejections. You even had us like day trade shorts, 1-2 times big area. It's like very high, very thick high volume node. This was really big, like a game changer. Also, I did a separate video just about range trading, so I'm not gonna repeat what happened here. But we truly had a textbook uptrend. Every single previous range on the smaller time frame was holding us as a support. This was very important flip here. Like you flipped this big high volume node into support area. Like you pushed up and then you retested and you finally held it. It didn't happen like here. Like we pushed over and immediately lost all the gains. That was a big difference. Even right now we are building a lot more volume than on these pumps, because pumps are always pumps and dumps are always risky because you do not build volume, and trading is all about volume for all assets in the world. So we can see very nice market structure. We claim this region as support, super important. So it was very much expected we will go to the VWAP of the 2 month, which is over here. We arrived there. We do not see crazy rejections, nothing. We do not see something like this here, like change of market structure, nothing. Market structure for the past 10 days at least is up. You are doing higher highs and high lows. You have clear uptrend. Small rejection, so people took profit here, but nothing crazy, and you see the push over. And now as you went over these highs here, over this high, you took a lot of liquidity. You had big option to start to do swing failure pattern, which you can learn in the group, which means stop out all the people from these highs and back to go back to the range. It didn't happen. So this move here was actually like expected, as you never return below these highs. So you had a massive push up, and you have another reason why you're actually pushing up so much. And this is how trading can be useful to you if you know all these tools. You know where you just do not take the short, for example, in this example. Let's go to high volume nodes. You see, so from this point here, we had almost not much volume. Like this is low volume node for medium time frame. You see here. So that's why Bitcoin had pretty easy time to push over this region. Yeah, pretty simple. Okay. And I also marked, we can go over this later. So let's return to the big range. So you can trade inside the range, of course, you have many trades inside, but you cannot be in conflict with higher time frame traders. And like with this breakout, I do not like to buy breakouts. I rather be positioned from lower. But you even had the scalp entries longs for this before the move up. But this is how the market works. This push was caused by higher time frame traders. You had like scalpers, day traders, swing traders, everybody buying. And a lot of them were forced buyers because they, a lot of shorts from this range, yeah, they got wrecked here. What do you want to do, like Bitcoin, what Bitcoin needs to do right now based on this previous range, yeah? For the most bullish scenario, you really want to hold this VWAP here. We have more levels there, so I will be looking to buy this level if I see good signs from order flow and so on. In case we lose the level, it is signaling you we might actually rotate range again. So if you see something like this, you come inside, you lose it, you retest and down, that will be signaling you will probably go again for this high big volume node. It doesn't have to happen, but you need to be ready for this scenario, yeah? It's still more probable we will bounce from this region. So this is from the view from this range, and right now Let's have a look on Bitcoin from all these perspectives. So from daily time frame, you know, Bitcoin was not giving you signal to. You see, daily time frame was it was still like lower higher lows compared to this. So we know, even on this scale you can see the higher high and higher lows. So very good, and now we are pushing up. So that was important. We didn't take these lows from daily time frame. Also, Bitcoin start to close above important market structure resistance. So you see this one was pretty strong, and this one now should act as a support. So this is important. Let's have a look on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, you have this market structure weekly I gave you multiple weeks ago, and I told you it's very important before, like, we need to close above this or start to trade above this market structure weekly, and it's giving us bullish bias. It was a super critical point before. So you see what's happening. We are pushing up. And another naked weekly above us, so it's still pretty far away, and this one is also far away, so nothing new here. Monthly, there will be no change probably from the last video. Let's have a look. Monthly levels. Yes, but we are trading about this market structure. This is also very nice. We will be closing month soon, so if we close above, you know, it can signal more bullish bias for us, at least like for some time. Naked box, we do not have to go over. They serve as a very nice trade areas. I will show you them in the trade setups. Market structures, that's a lot of market structures, right? But they are important, you know. You see why we moved over? Why we moved over the region again? I do not have any significant market structure in the zone. So, and right now, you know where we are stopping? We are stopping at another significant market structure. This one is from this December range. Look here, a lot of bouncing over from this. It was a big resistance, big support. So you can expect some kind of reaction in here as well. But it was really textbook uptrend. You can see each market structure I made on the chart become you know, support for the Bitcoin. That's even the older ones, yeah, which had more trading levels. All of them flipped to the support. It's just crazy, you know. So on the way to the downside, we will be expecting some nice trades out of it, you know, 1, 2, 3, all of them in a row, if you get more confluence. So from market structure long term, this is pretty important to see. Very strong region. So you see this zone is tracking from 10 of February to 2021. This is how long I have it on my chart, right? So you see critical support for us and resistance, and right now we rejected it 1-2 times, so 3 times together, and now we breach it. So right now this was also expected from this point of view, and another big market structure is starting at the 50,300 to 51,700, let's say. That's another big one from the history. Also, you want to see, as we discussed, you know, these scenarios for the big range. Also, you want to see how flipped as support. Yeah, you see those resistance 3 times. Now we will be expecting it will hold us. TPO ranges, you know, this is pretty straightforward. These are from TPO, so from EXOCHARTS, not volume based. You had small range here within the big December range. Big December range had like 1 month of volume. This one was much smaller and weaker. And you see we had this nice scalp today, like from this point. It was like to the dollar. Yeah. Look at that. These regions are not they are not based on luck. They are based on professional technical analysis. You know, look here, absolutely a beautiful rejection. Yeah, very nice. We prepare liquidity to the downside. That's fine. We will discuss it over the trades. Swing failure pattern. I still would like to see, you know, to take out. So we already took out some liquidity from these 2 highs, but you see, we left behind this high and this high. We want to take them out so we can finally get some bigger pullback for day trade. It will be very tasty because next significant high is up there, so it is pretty far away. Single prints we do not have to go over, we'll go over them by high volume nodes. Yes, high volume nodes also. Let's go to smaller time frame. Four-hour zone. Yeah, you see that high volume node, we are in it right now. It's also the high volume node from the previous range here in December, but this is high volume node. It's tracking us from August, we can say. So again, Bitcoin has a small, like you have nice range here because you need to really trade over this volume. The gray the gray lines are the volume which we traded already, which gave us the trade, or we just ran over. And you know, I try to mark the volume. The more blue, like more light color and more stronger, is the naked liquidity, which was not never touched since we got the move. And you know, the darker is like overall volume. If they overlay each other, they have really strong reactions usually. Now you see we are building nice support from the volumes. We arranges, so this is very important. So yes, and from the auction market theory point of view, what is critical for you to know right now is this. While you trade above the point of control of that December range, yes, and val of that range, you can expect to, we can expect rotation to the VAG of that range. It's classical auction market scenario for us. Yes, and if we start losing this point of control and val here, we can expect return back to the previous ranges. We have smaller ones, and that will be considering the bigger ones as well, but you know, this is like the most naked liquidity. So this is pretty simple. Bitcoin's still looking fine. Like you have only scalps at the moment, yeah. From this point of view, we've traded this small range here. That's pretty fine. I also did one more range here, so I see, because this volume was already traded, you see, like we got a pump here, so people got untrapped. It's not so naked. You want to see when we start pushing down how was market profile looking, yeah. And from that point of view, we do not have as much volume in the middle, just small volume node. So in case Bitcoin goes like further up, we'll be looking and eyeing for this 50,900. This is like very nice point of control here. Higher time frame range we went over. Maybe we can have one more look on the maximum, the biggest range we have, like, because it's truly the massive range. Yeah. So even on the 1 hour time frame, we can see we are approaching a big high volume node at the moment. So we should really, like, if we go over this high volume node, it's gonna be sign of strength in my eyes, and we will go higher for the 50,000, 52,000. But I would expect we will play some range here. From 49,000 we can actually reject, so yeah, we'll be watching that. Very, very important. Anchor VWAPs are also telling us we are seeing sign of strength. We were trading like before, you see the move down, we were trading almost under all the important anchor VWAPs. Especially this one, this blue one. This one is tracking volume since the summer range 2021, and you see what happened. You know, it was massive support here. We lost it, so it became resistance, and now you see like regional rejections multiple times. It was trying again, and now we finally breached it. So, you know, this should act as support now, as like very nice region for the support. This anchor VWAP. These are most recent anchor VWAPs. All of them are bullish at the moment. We are above them, so again they are building moving POC for us. Yeah, we can say. And we are breaking even like the most important VWAP in my eyes. It's the 69k anchor VWAP. Yeah, or measuring overall downtrend since the 2021 November. So yes, we will see what's gonna happen. It's pretty close here. I will show you why it's a pretty risky region down there. So, but yeah, this VWAP is much more important for me. I want to see it flipped it as support. Pivots, these are for Daytrades. We don't have to discuss. Also, I do not, do not watch trend lines as much. But you know, we had the break of this trend line, so it led to also the momentum buyers were buying here, because sometimes trend lines can fake you. But yeah, you had also momentum traders buying in the break of the trend line. You even had the return above these, you know, this is like pretty like bull market trend line, one of them. I have only two of them like this, and we are above as well. So yeah, momentum traders bought it up, channels. We can have a look on channels a bit. Yes, this is like very textbook uptrend. You see beautiful channel giving you multiple trades when you kiss the channel. Midline holding US support. This is textbook. This was textbook from TPO, but this was also the you know, channel textbook. Like beautiful, you know. You are above the channel, and we will see if we actually hold the top of the channel support, or we will go for the midline or through all the channel. But you will see what's gonna happen there. This is another bigger channel we have. At the moment, not much tests of the channel, and we will see if we go for the top of the channel here. All channels we don't have to watch at the moment, so video is not so long. Extensions, I use extensions as well. They are secondary confluence for me, so I only watch where are the targets for the current trend. What was very simple here, you see, you know, I think that was the major extension in my eyes. This was the last range before we started uptrend. You see here, these two pivot points like gave you. So we started to see the extensions here, and now we see like the bulls hit first target here at 161. We got nice retracement. You got, this was also the 1-to-1, no, not from here, this one, 2-to-1 move here. Another targets hit 261, again giving you reaction. 3-to-1, no reaction, and now 361 also gave us a small scalp here. So yeah, this was like the pretty good. And then you have from this big range, you also have the extension targets for the current boom, but they need to push much further, and I already prepared them, so I know. You want to know, because when you are getting the trade, you want to know when longs will be taking profit, so it can actually help you with your trade. Yeah, you will have more forces on your side. Pitchforks, let's have a look on pitchforks a bit. Yeah, we are getting to the top of the pitchfork, so I'll be watching, you know. That's why 48,500 to 49k is pretty good zone for short. We will see. You must treat it as a region. But this is amazing pitchfork. You see the reaction from golden zone like 2 times here at the top as well. Just beautiful midline here holding you. First view it was a rejection. Now it's holding a support. 0.5 some more action. Very good pitchfork, this one. Yeah. So you will be watching that. If you go over this white line, you can then do extension over the pitchfork, yeah, the targets. This is the massive pitchfork. I think this is the bull market pitchfork. Yes, indeed. It's a very big one from daily time frame. We are yet to come to midline. Again, 51,500, let's say. A lot of levels at the 51,000, yeah, 51,000, like 50 to 52k is already a lot of geometrical targets as well. You can see that. And another type of pitchfork, and also the bigger time frame pool. And yes, this one was holding us nicely. This can actually give you the bull market target, yeah, if you go over here to 75k, or I don't know. So midline is gonna be waiting 57, let's say. We have big high volume now at 57k, so it can align well and give you confluence. VIP fans, I do not have as many. This one we can hide. I still consider this VIP fan pretty crazy, like This one was done from this was from bear market bottom, you know, to the 14,000 top. Yeah, so after bear market we have bottom, then the first rise and start of first impulsive wave, and look at the target, like it was like crazy, like supporting 0.5 supporting so heavily. That's why we have support under 30k in these areas. Yeah, 27 and 400, and now it's like rising, because you can do speed fans based on the new highs, or you can keep as it was expanding. Yeah. Okay, so that was very just quick overview over the market. So it's looking pretty well at the moment. You know, there is no need to be concerned. You know, there will be some signals if we start pulling back. Now we can have a look on trading zones. So we are still pushing nicely with you know, I really want to take out the, as I told you, the major swing failure pattern here. So we can run all the liquidity, and also at 49k it's gonna be the end of the all current liquidity. I think we have the information over here, because I was already max pain scenario is truly going up to 49k, which will wreck most shorts. You can see that here. I was also saying 47k, you see a lot of liquidity here that we already took, that's why we stopped. And now 49k, you see, we will take out like 90% of people, and we will stop them out from the current range, 2-month range, and also from the December range. Even going up to 49,500 will be fine. Like, we will truly stop out everyone, all the shorts, you see, from this range here. So that would be fantastic. We have monthly naked POG above us, you know. We have another batch of naked liquidity. Though this is also, this band here is also high volume node from a longer term time frame. We are also stopping now inside the market structure zone. So yeah, that would be crazy area for short for me. Yeah, I would like to build some shorts in there. Pretty straightforward. This area, and above us, like further up, we still have this region. I told you, you know, we have a lot of geometrical rejection, like resistance here, but also we have naked weekly here with the high volume node and market structure here. So pretty cool region as well. The current, I have some current levels here. So right now Bitcoin, you know, still pushing up. That's while we stay above this point of controls, two of them, one is TPO and one is volume. We can expect more pushing up. Also weekly open needs to hold, because if we start losing weekly open, we will likely go for the downside. You see, there is no in this area, because this was massive pump which created a single prints. You know, single prints are created when the market moves so fast it doesn't have time to build any volume, you know. Single prints work as support on the first touch, but if you start feeling them, you will likely feel most of them. Yeah. We have CME gap here, another inefficiency in the market. It's like second inefficiency on the market already. You know, market loves to finish, like feel all the CME gap. These traders got trapped immediately after open. When you feel CME gap, you usually get bounced, so it's like easy scalp in your pocket. Also, you have the low volume node starting from 46,500, let's say, to 45,000. Yeah. It's $1,500 Bitcoin low volume node. So Bitcoin have only two choices, you know, start nice range here and build some volume, or we will just plummet through the region, which is like more likely, because on lower, like medium time frame, it is like on medium time frame we have low volume node here as well from the 2-month range here. So this is not a lot of support here, but we will see. Yeah. Real support starting over here. This we built some volume here. Also, I want to watch 0.382. This is like very aggressive fips, 50-minute fips with yearly open. This can give nice scalp as well. If bulls are truly, and we are truly changing Bitcoin to bull market, you know, they will be defending yearly open. Yeah, you can bet on it at least first time, because it's also val of the that range. Yeah, December range. So if the bulls don't want to get out of that range, they will be defending here. But in case we go for the pullback, because yeah, after such a big inefficiencies, we can just dump through, yeah. You must be ready, and you will turn on first line of supports. And you see we had small range here, and now you see a lot of naked liquidity here. Major liquidity over here, and now we can run all of them. I expect the scalps from this region and day trades. You know, the scalp can become day trade, but you can treat this region as day trades as well. Of course, we have a lot of untapped pivots below us. This is pretty okay range, but you see below us is this range is pretty, like, a lot less volume here, so you really want to bounce from this region. Below us at 43,800 we have another low volume node. You know, it's very easy how you can actually identify what regions are likely to stop you and what regions will not stop you. You can just pull volume profile, and I usually do it like from the most immediate liquidity. This liquidity was traded both sides, but we want to see, this was the big push. Now we can see from here. Yes, and now you clearly see where is the volume. So this is another low volume node here. So you can either fill it, yeah, or you just plummet through it. It's risky to build position inside. So you need to get range inside and start building volume if you want to build some position. But if you do not see that, you will be very careful to take long, yeah. Same here. Look here, no volume. Medium swing failure. So yeah, and this is the setup here. Like, you do medium swing failure pattern, like you bounce and immediately bounce up. That's the only setup you can get here, because if you lose this region, we will go further to another previous range we had. Again, a lot of naked liquidity here. Weekly naked POC, you know, weekly naked POC is very strong, so high volume node, market structure support. We will damage a lot of longs here, major liquidity, a lot of stop losses will be hit if we go to this region. Pretty cool. Now we can turn on another region. This region in my eyes is very strong. It has potential not to give you just scalps, but also day trades and swing areas. Like, I would like to build swing in this area. You know, I showed you at the beginning of the video the 2-month range. So this is the region where is the high volume node of that 2-month range. So it's very clearly marked on the chart, and a lot of good volume here. Ideally, you want to start going under this low, take out people, you know, their stop losses here, and bounce. Look here, 2 daily naked POCs. This is the big 2-month POC here, over here. This could be really easy bounce here, yeah. More regions here. We have major golden zone here, but this will be probably changing because we are pushing to new highs. We have a lot of anchor VWAPs here. Look, all of them will probably be here in a few days. All of them measuring current uptrend on bottom of the range volumes. Bullish anchor VWAPs, very nice. Naked daily here. Pretty cool here. And if you even like, after we get trade out of this area and you go for the maximum support, this is the maximum support, like you have huge volume out here. You really do not want to lose this region because it will lead to 35k and 32k like in no time, yeah. But again, you can turn on this and you will see we have more levels here. A lot of levels. You see here, like you are asking yourself, oh, what is this level from? You just need to have like, for sure, multiple monitors, and one of the monitors should be really, you need to watch VA ranges, you know, so all the time you know what is Bitcoin doing, yeah. If you are in some, like, if you are accepting into some previous range, or you are leaving some range, because all the time we are doing this, so you need to watch this, yeah. Like, those are, and oops, we have smaller ranges here from the current uptrend, but you also need to monitor the bigger ranges as well, because they played a key role before. It was super important, yeah. You see how many times this val of the range rejected us, yeah, 1 time, 2 time, and finally we made it support. So now it's not rejecting us, it's making us support, which is telling you, okay, we will rotate. I told you in the group, we will rotate to the point of control of the range. It was very highly likely. That's what happened. Auction market theory can make your life easier on all assets in the world. It works on stock market, gold, anything. Yeah, because Bitcoin is highly speculative asset, yeah. It's of course driven by demand, but they watch that. They watch this, all of these institutions. And the main golden trio you must watch you know, our market structure. Like if you want to take serious trades out of some zones, you need to learn in our group market structures, definitely, then high volume nodes and how they work, and then you will be learning, of course, auction market theory with the how to plot the ranges, you know, what levels are important from them, and from them, yeah, actually derive the volumes. And you can build really strong core for your trading system just with these three things. Yeah, that's really strong core. We use a lot of advanced stuff, but you need to be good in charting as well, like technical analysis, because you want to trade EXOCHARTS, but you want to have some levels, like where you want to actually trade, yeah, where you want to take the battle. So yeah, I guided you through the zones. That's pretty done. Maybe we can have a look just on EXOCHARTS a bit. Yeah, because I'm charting 12 hours today, so I'm a bit tired, so I don't want to. But today was pretty okay trading, you know. Like this was, I can show you with EXOCHARTS, you see this was pretty easy trade for us. You see there was 33 million long, but he didn't move price a lot, you know. We got absorbed, you know, and here the EXOCHARTS like really warned you. And you also had the bearish CVD here. You see this high here, and you see this high here. This is the 33 million long. It already created the bearish CVD. You can learn it how to use in our group. Like the price based on how many longs arrive to the market, the price should do like new high already. It didn't, so you actually had a bearish sign. The big 33 million long got absorbed. The same thing happened only on the spot market as well. The other exchanges didn't have this, so that's why Bybit order flow is leading. You see the spot was also absorbing. Almost confirmed bearish CVD, but yeah, that was coming from spot. So that was pretty cool trade we had today. Right now the CVDs are pretty balanced, but sometimes you have these like not certain trades, but really high probability trades, we can say. Very cool. Like people really fear of missing out. Also this template I'm still using, you know, it was actually showing you the first time after a really long time the leverage took over the spot market. We watched this a lot, so it's like leverage overheated the market for a short time, and this was like more speculative move to the upside, so that's why we got a small pullback. Now it's back to normal. Spot market is in control again. You see again the green candles. So you can build this overall picture from these tools we use. Tradinglite is of course part of our daily trading, and you can see like very interesting things are happening on the market. Like on Bitfinex, I consider them the most clever whales. Their walls are pretty well respected. You see we have like massive scattered order, and now we are getting like almost everything is filled from it. What is also good to see, like we have support below us building from again, like this is spot market, so it's nice to see spot market buying. We went over it like in no time. It was very nice to see. But you want to watch mainly Binance. It's very influential and very helpful to our trades. You can see over here, big order was filled, like bigger order. Right now we are still seeing a lot of bits layered under the price, so we are like supported, you know. We have TRDR also measuring our order books, and they are telling us the same story. Like we are continuing up, but the selling pressure is not rising as much as we are continuing up. It means a lot of limit buyers are also added to the market, not just sellers. So you need to wait for the clear signal here. It's not signaling us top yet. This was much better, yeah. You see here double bands. It was like 5% away from the price. Like limit orders were very on the very high ratio, because this is showing you the ratio. This was 140 million shorts were on the market compared to the long. So you topped out actually, yeah. You see, so TRDI is very useful. It was also same here, and you see we topped out at least temporarily. Here was the small top, and here again. We are not seeing that yet. You see, market is only getting to, like, it's still not so much. How much is it? 70 million, around 70 million. It's not much. And use TRDR with conjunction with other tools, and like here we have liquidations. If you turn on this was very good long for us. Look at the massive liquidations. Yeah, most of the moves are ending with the massive liquidations, because what liquidations do, they are filling positions. Like when you liquidate a lot of people with stop losses, you know, you have other traders sitting in the order books, and they're absorbing all this without any slippage and for free on the limits. So that's why when it's done, you know, they actually employ some liquidity to push the market after the orders were filled. So that was amazing, and 42,600 amazing trade for me. This one I'm still holding. It actually become the swing, yeah. So really watch that. And as you are uptrending, you want to have like liquidations to the downside, so you can actually buy the dip, yeah, more. Because if you'll be shorting trending market up, you are risking a lot if you are not scalping. Same situation here again. You see those liquidations, and then we've topped out. That's what you do, you know, it's uptrend. We of course use hyblock as well. Don't need to go over this today because it's already long video. How much is it? Yes, 36 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Yes, so I think we are prepared for the downside. We are prepared for the upside. I hope the video will help you. If you want to learn more about trading techniques we use, and you want to master actually, for example, the EXOCHARTS, because they are important, you know. EXOCHARTS is a very important tool in your trading, giving you so many levels and like liquidity for bounces and so on. You can join our group and learn. Also, everything said in this video was just for education and entertainment, no financial advice. Very good. So I wish you guys a good trading day and week, and I will be in the group. If you have any questions, I will help you, of course. And if you are new watching this video, please join our Discord, and we'll take care of you with coaches. So see you later. Bye bye.